My name is Jaden, and I help small YouTubers, small educational YouTubers, monetize their skills, their knowledge as coaches. Now, how can I do this? Well, I got my first coaching client in 28 days through daily YouTube content. I got my first three in 39 days through daily YouTube content. And throughout those 39 days, I grew from 69 to over 400 subscribers. Well, actually, those 39 days was 300 subscribers, but now I'm currently almost at 450. So I think I have a decent amount of authority in the space. I think I have a decent amount to say. So I'm basically just going to be walking you through my first dollar framework, which is an outline of how I made my first dollar online as a coach. All right. So basically, we're going to be walking through step one, which is creating the product. Step two, creating content, and step three, creating consistently. And once you're through those steps and you've executed, basically all it takes is time and repetitions to get your first dollar online, get your first sale, make your first coaching client, start getting into business, right? So let's start with what you actually want to coach. So if you're a small educational YouTuber or you're thinking about becoming a small educational YouTuber, then we have to align our product and our content. Okay? Because if our product, let's think about this. So business has two levers. And the levers are basically how we actually make money. These are the things we pull in order to move the business forward. So we have product, which is the thing we actually make that people buy to give us the money. And we have our traffic or marketing, which is how people hear about our product. This is how people get to our product. And so our YouTube channel is our traffic source and our coaching is the product. So we need to figure out our product so our traffic can align with that product and people will want to buy it. You know what I mean? So if you're already a small educational YouTuber, let's say maybe you're a spiritual YouTuber and you are big into spirituality, you talk about your spiritual journey, your lessons, and how your relationship with spirituality has helped you live a more whole life, a more free life. And let's say you have comments who are saying like people who like saying they resonate with your message, resonate with your story, and like like you've impacted them, right? And so you're thinking like, dang man, like I want to start making money online. How can I even serve my audience more? Well, think about this. Before you were like really deeply into your spiritual journey, where were you at? You might have been lost. You might have been in a place where you didn't want to be. You might have been going somewhere you didn't want to go, right? And so you basically think back to your prior self, yourself from 6, 12, 18 months ago, 2 years ago, maybe, right? Your former selves where you had this pain and you want to address that former self. You're probably already addressing that former self somewhat with your content. You basically want to make your coaching offer around that. So, my current offer is basically addressed at myself 6 months ago. I started trying to become a coach, starting to trying to like coach people and starting to like trying to use YouTube as my traffic source. So I started trying to get into educational content and become a coach back in December. And I didn't like really make it happen until June. So it took me 6 months, but it didn't. It only took me 6 months because half that time I was fucking around and half that time I was doing the wrong shit. So it's like I genuinely believe that if someone was dedicated and willing to take the steps I'm going to walk you through in this video, then if they executed on that, you could really get to your first dollar in 30 to 60 days. Like in my opinion, I am 100% believe you could go from no videos posted to 60 videos on your channel, like guaranteed you'll have your first client. Like I actually do believe that. With my assistance, with the things that I know, I 100% believe I can do that. And so that's what my offer is about. If you're interested in becoming a one-to-one, if you're if you're interested in becoming a coach, that's the second link in the description. My one-to-one YouTube coaching. Let me just tell you right now, guys. My one-to-one YouTube coaching is $1,000, right? It's a high ticket offer, but for one person only, I'm going to give a 80% discount, $200. Okay, I'm giving you daily calls. I'm going to be with you every single day, building your offer, building your business, building your content strategy, daily idea generation, daily accountability. I'm going to be on you every single day so you can be the person you want to be, build the business you want to build, and start living the life you want to live as a coach, as an educational YouTuber, fulfilling as a fulfilled creator, living the life you want to live and helping the people that you want to serve. So, you want to change your life today? Go click in that second link in the description. So, our first product, right? Our first product isn't going to be good, okay? And that's okay. And that means that we have to just get it into the world immediately. The thing is, you can't improve your product if you don't build upon it. You can't improve something if someone doesn't give you feedback on it, which means that you need to sell your product and then get feedback from customers in order to iterate and improve. So you need to just build something fast. You need to build an MVP, a minimal viable product. And this is basically just like a sales page. So what I'm going to walk you through is basically just like the website I use, which is School, which is how I host my coaching package. Like when I CTA'd you earlier, if you want to just go check it out, the second link is School, the website. The first link is also School, the website, which is actually my free community for small YouTubers. So go join that, the first link. But the School About page, School is basically like, in my opinion, the best way for beginners to get into business and to start making money online, especially coaches or people that want to build communities, because School allows, it's kind of like a Facebook group where you can come together as a community, share posts, like a Reddit forum almost, where you can come ask questions, give advice, share stories, share lessons. But it also has a calendar to schedule calls, like group coaching calls. It also has a classroom to host courses. So it's an all-encompassing thing, and it has a sales page. So if you want to get into business, in my opinion, especially as a coach, which is what I'm teaching you right now, just start on School. And you can start with the free trial for School for 14 days. And then if you don't get any sales, you can just cancel and you're good. It's lit. But they will charge you 99 bucks. So make sure you cancel on that 13th day if you haven't gotten any sales. And then you can just start another community for 14 days. It'll be good. That was literally what I was going to do. My intention, so I made my product on June 1st, my community. And if I didn't get my first sale, I was just going to scrap that one, make a new one. But I got my first sale within 12 days on June 12th. So I didn't have to do that. You can just keep making free ones over and over and over again. So on your sales page, right? On your sales page, this is basically our MVP. Our minimal viable product is basically just the sales page. It's basically just the copywriting, which is the persuasion, which is like what we're offering people. So like I said, you can go check on my sales page in the second link. Just kind of go see what that is, and go check out other sales pages. Mine isn't that good. You know, I'm just a beginner entrepreneur. I'm still learning copywriting and stuff like that. But we want to have our copywriting up, which includes like kind of like a transformation. So like the top line of my sales page is, I got my first coaching client in 28 days through daily YouTube content. I believe that's how it goes. And then the next one is, my goal is to help you build your offer and build your coaching package and get your first coaching client in 30 days through daily content, or I work with you for free until you do. Right? So that's my offer, right? And that's what I say. And that's like basically the transformation. I help you build your offer and get your first coaching client in 30 days, right? And so that's basically the transformation. I'm walking you from not having an offer, not having a client, to having an offer and having a client in 30 days. That's the offer, right? So you want to have like that transformation, because that's what you're selling. People don't care about your coaching calls that they're hopping on with you. People don't give a fuck about that. If you're selling fitness coaching, people don't care about going to the gym. They want to look better. They want to look bigger. They want to get sexy, right? No one cares about hopping on calls with me so they can, so I can help them grow their YouTube channel. People want to make money, right? And so that's what I'm selling. I'm selling the transformation. I'm not selling calls with me. I'm selling the fact that I'm going to help you get your first coaching client. You feeling? So you want to have like your transformation at the top, and then you want to basically list like your package off, like the things that are included in your package. So now we're going to talk about that, what's included in the package. So your package, it's going to consist of one-to-one calls with you. So more than likely weekly calls, like weekly coaching calls. I do daily coaching calls for my offer, because starting like doing daily, like making daily videos isn't easy. And so having daily calls and daily texts for idea generation, for accountability, like that is something I want to offer my clients, so they know that I'm committed 1,000,000% to getting them the results that they pay me for, right? So I offer daily calls, but you most likely want to offer weekly calls, weekly 30-minute calls. And then you want to also offer a 1-hour onboarding call. So this is basically the first call they get with you as soon as they buy. So within 24 hours, realistically, of them buying, they hop on a 1-hour call with you. They talk about their goals, their struggles, their pain points, like basically where they are right now. So let's say let's say I was addressing my former self, right? So my former self's pain points were that I didn't know how to make my first dollar online. I thought I needed an audience before I can make a product, which wasn't the case. Product before audience. Product first, content second. I thought that I couldn't make money online because my audience was too small, or because my product was priced too big, you know what I mean? Or priced too much, whatever. All those were just limiting beliefs, whatever. We want to address these pain points within our audience. Like, we want to find these within our client. We want to find these pain points within our client because we want to like find where they are individually, so we can create like an action step based, like a game plan for them. So the game plan is basically like week by week, like action steps, or like basically like homework assignments, like things you give them, like mindset shifts, action steps, things they actually need to do, implement on the day to day or the week to week to actually get to the result that you're offering, that you promised to your client. So we find out what their problems are on the onboarding call, and we can structure our coaching based on that. We can move based on that, right? So we offer our 1 hour onboarding call, our 30-minute weekly calls. We give them like our phone number so they can text us, advice, accountability. And then you can also like offer bonuses. So your bonuses should be like a course. So I have my purposeful productivity course that I also offer. I have my community of creators and coaches. So in DRC, I have other creators, other people who want to find out how to make who are trying to make their first dollar online, right? I have, I do daily group coaching calls as well. I do daily group idea sessions as well. So we come together and we talk about ideas and content and business. Or we come together and I'll like do weekly, daily group coaching calls. And so like these are like the bonuses you can offer, right? So you want to have the one-to-one things that you're offering your client, but you also want to figure out what else can I give my client that is a separate, but I can still offer to just give them more value and make my offer more valuable as a whole. The more value we give our clients, the better off they'll be. Okay, so you want to give as much value as possible. The thing is, guys, the more value we give, the more we can charge. You know what I mean? So that is our product, right? So we basically want to find out who we want to serve, which is our avatar, which is our former selves, ourselves from 6, 12, 18, 24 months ago. We want to identify that pain point that we want to help ourselves with. So like me, I struggled a lot with making my first dollar online. I struggled a lot with growing my YouTube audience for a long time. And then I kind of just like not figured it out, but I've definitely gotten way better at the skills within the last 2 months. And I've grown my audience to almost 450 subscribers at this point. I've gotten my first few coaching clients. And now I 100% believe that I can help others do the same. And so I'm hard pivoting to this. I'm going all in on this. So I've made an offer around that, right? An offer that was for my former self, and it targets my pain points of my former self, right? So now that we know what we're going to offer and we know what's a part of our package as well, now we can actually go about creating it. So we go to school, go to school.com. I can like put a referral link if you want. So I'll put like a referral link, the third link in the description. You can check that out. So you can just like create your community right from there. You create that, it'll be 14 days. You have to put your card in, but you create it for 14 days. And you go, honestly, if you want, you can literally just go to my sales page and just literally just copy and paste what's on my sales page. You can literally just do that. You can go to my sales page, you can look at my VSL, you can copy that. What I'd actually recommend is going to like, look at like the top 10 school communities and see which ones resonate with you best, and then see the videos and see how they do theirs. See that. Go look at that and basically just structure yours similar to theirs, okay? Do that. So go to school, get your copy up, get your VSL up, get your about page up, get your link, put it in a YouTube, put it into your YouTube description, right? So you can go to custom defaults, go to YouTube Studio, go to settings, and then go to like your custom uploads. Go to your defaults, make sure your make sure your link is in the description for every single video. Go back to every single video, like you can go to YouTube Studio on your laptop and you can change the description for every single video. Do that, put your link in every single video, okay? You can do it all at once, all right, not manually, that would be insane. You make sure your link is in every single video because entrepreneurship is a hunt. Okay? People need to know about your product in order to buy it. That's it. Which means you need to tell people about your product. If you want to make money, tell people about your product. Simple. Okay, so now we have our YouTube. We have our about page for school. We have our MVP set up. And now we need to move to our content, right? So let's say you are a spiritual, you decided to become a spiritual coach. And let's say your coaching offer was, I help, ah man, this is not great. All right, let's scrap the spiritual offer. Let's go to, like, let's say you're a musician, right? Let's say you are a rapper and you want to help other rappers make their first album and distribute it within 90 days, right? So you have been, you made a product, right? You've been, let's say you've been making music for the last 5-6 years, right? And so you just like, yo, I want to help all the people who want to make their first album. I want to help people like distribute it so they can start getting their music out there, right? And so you're like, yo, I know all the mindsets, I know all the like the workflow for the songwriting. I do all my beat making, my mixing, my mastering. Like, I'm a one-man show. I know I can help people do this. I'm going to help beginners. I'm going to help beginner rappers like myself create their first album and distribute their first album within 90 days, right? I'm going to help them make the music. I'm going to help them write the songs. I'm going to be like a producer for them if they're looking for that, like a mentor. I'm going to help them improve their music. I'm going to hop on calls with them, and I'm going to help them distribute their music and promo it for them when that time comes, right? Let's say that was your offer. I mean, that's a pretty damn good offer. So you make content around that offer. So the offer is, I help beginner rappers make their first album and distribute it in 90 days. So your content, your YouTube titles, your videos could be something like this. How to make your first album, how to make your first rap album. How to make and distribute your first album. How to distribute your first rap album. How beginner rappers can make their first rap album. How beginner rappers can write their songs. How beginner rappers can structure their songs, can structure their albums. You know what I mean? We want to get specific and we want to target our audience. So for the musician, it's beginner rappers. For me, it's small educational YouTubers. For the spiritual creator, maybe they're like a Christian, let's say. So it's other Christian. Let's say like it's a Christian woman. Yeah, let's say that. So let's say there's a Christian woman and she helps other Christian women deepen their relationship with God. That's what she does. That's what she helps them with. So she's a spiritual coach and she helps Christian women deepen their relationship with God. Okay? So she would make videos on how Christian women can feel closer to God, how Christian women can deepen their relationship with God, how this Bible verse serves Christian women. This Bible verse says this about Christian women. Target your audience and you give them value. Value is created when pain is alleviated. Okay? And pain is basically like problems. And so we create value when we solve problems. So for these Christian women that are looking to deepen their relationship with God, when they feel closer to God, when they feel like more connected, that pain has been alleviated. And so we give them ways to feel closer to God. Maybe we show them how what they're doing is getting them separated from God. So we're giving them awareness. We're giving them solutions. We're like, hey, you can do these daily Bible verses. You can say these prayers. You can do these practices, right? These meditations. She gives them these practices. She hops on calls with them. Guided prayers, guided scripture readings, like these kinds of things. For the rapper, he hops on calls and he's like, yo, let me hear you flow. Like, spit something right now. I'm gonna help your freestyle right here. Let's make a song right now. Like, yo, I'll make a song with you. I'll hop on a song with you, right? I'll even promo your album with my platform. Let's say the musician offered that as part of his package, right? So you want to figure out like what are the ways we can alleviate pain for our audience, and we want to make content around that. Obviously, promoting someone's content isn't like a way. I mean, yeah, promoting someone's album isn't something you can do for content, but saying like how a beginner can best promote their content, what platform is used to best promote content, whatever, like just the lessons that you've learned and the things that you've gone through, the things that you wish you knew 6, 12, 18, 24 months ago that would have served that previous version of yourself. You give them awareness of their problems. Your previous version wasn't aware of all the problems you had. You give them awareness of solutions. Your previous version knew they had problems, they didn't know the solutions. You give them awareness of how to get from problem to solution. You might know that you're broke. You might know that you need to make money. Do you know how to make the money? You need to give them not only the awareness of the problem, not only the awareness of the solution, but the awareness of the vehicle, the way they go from problem to solution. We do all of that with our content. And guys, like the thing is, you can literally give away like your coaching offer, like your results, your package, the way you get like your my first dollar framework is what I'm giving away right now. That doesn't mean that people won't pay you and like that your information isn't like going to be worth it, right? People aren't paying for your coaching for information, right? They're paying for results. If people think about this, we might know we have a problem, we might know we have a solution, we might know the way to get from problem to solution. Are we going to take action? Education, awareness, all of that is great. Are we going to implement? That is what you sell. You sell the implementation. You sell the accountability to the implementation. You sell that one-on-one to actually getting them the result. Because if they could get the result on their own, they would have done it. So they obviously can't. Like, it's that simple. So having someone who's done it, having someone like you with your guidance, with your wisdom, with your experience, you can help them because you can illuminate the path that has been dark for them because they haven't seen it and you already have. They haven't walked this path yet, so it's dark, but you've already been there, so it's completely illuminated for you. You light that path for them so it's clear, and now they're walking way faster than you walk. That's the whole point of this, guys. That's the whole point. Just helping our past selves out in the forms of other people so our past selves can make progress faster than our former selves did. And so once we figure out what our product is and how to make content that targets our product, we just got to keep it up, guys. And now we're moving on to step 3, create consistently. And creating consistently is hard. It's not easy. I get it. Like, it took me months to finally start getting consistent. It took me months of mental work, mindset work. It took me months of finding clarity to actually get consistent and like be on top of my shit and like do something for myself. I get it. It's not easy. But if you want to make money in 30 days, it's the only way. Daily uploads are the only way. Like, only way, okay? And so you basically just have to do this. You have to find your product, right? So you make your product. You have your MVP, you have your sales page, awesome. You make content about this product, and then you just keep making the same content over and over and over again, right? So create consistently isn't just about daily content, it's about repetitive content. So you not only want to make stuff every day, you want to talk about the same things over and over and over again. You want to repeat yourself. You want to remind people that you have the authority in the subject. You are the expert. You are the person that can solve the problem. If you are constantly talking about, like me, I'm going all in on helping small educational YouTubers make money as coaches. That's it. That's it. I'm going to start another channel. I actually have another channel where I'm going to be posting like daily talking heads, maybe not daily, but just talking heads when I feel like it, where I like ramble and I talk about other stuff. But this channel, I want to just focus on business, helping small educational YouTubers make their first dollar online. And keeping it focused, keeping it niche, keeping it pure is going to be the best for making money. Now that is theoretical in my opinion, because I haven't tested it, so obviously it's not theoretical in my opinion, it's just theoretical. But I 100% know that's the case because I've just seen it. I've always been an observer, I've always been a studier, right? And now I'm executing on what I've seen, on what I've observed, on what I've studied, on what I've learned. I've invested, guys, I've invested over $800 in my business education. On my, like on the school platform, the one I sell you, I only found school because I invested money into my education that led me to that platform. And then I fell in love with the platform. I got a ton of education that actually taught me this business model back in December. And then I had to finally stop learning and start executing. So create your product, find out who your avatar is, who you want to serve. You create your content strategy targeting that niche audience. You create daily and you repeat yourself. You target your audience. You create content that's valuable by creating by bringing awareness to their pain points, and you CTA your product, you mention your product every single video. You do that for 30 days, for 60 days, I guarantee you get your first client. I guarantee you get your first coaching client. And if you do, and if you don't, just keep going for another 30 days. Keep going for another 30 days. Keep going for another 30 days. Because the thing is, you may not get it in 30 days. You may not get it in 60 or 90. But you know what? If you start and you don't stop, you will. You will get it. You will get it eventually. It really is that simple. So that's the first dollar framework. I'd really love if you drop the sub. If you got this, if you found this video valuable, I really appreciate if you drop the sub, drop a like, share. Please spread this message to more small educational YouTubers like yourself who want to make money online. Let's build our community and build this family up. If you're a small educational YouTuber who wants to be around other educational YouTubers making their first dollar online, want to be coaches, I'd really appreciate if you drop this. If you go click on that first link in the description and join my free community of other educational YouTubers, I want to build that up. I'm offering free like weekly Q&A calls in there every single Sunday. You guys can come and ask me questions about YouTube, about business, about creativity. I'm actually dropping like in-depth posts in there about the first dollar framework. So I've only dropped the first one, but I'm going to be doing 8 more posts over the course of July. So be tapped in for that. That's the first thing in the description. If you want to make your first dollar online, if you want to get your first coaching client in the next 30 days through daily YouTube content as an educational YouTuber, I'll help you get there. Now, let me tell you, this isn't for everybody, guys. This is only for like creative YouTubers, people who like musicians, illustrators, filmmakers, people who want to like monetize a creative skill, self-improvement or no-fap YouTubers, productivity YouTubers, spiritual YouTubers, educational YouTubers, people who want to teach something. Okay, so if you want to teach something, this is for you. But there's another catalyst, because this is only for people who are willing to work hard. This is not easy. This is not easy. This is not easy, especially if you have a job, especially if you have school or other responsibilities or other commitments. This is not going to be easy. But can I tell you, this will get you results? I will get you results? Yes, because I got the results, and I'm 1,000,000% committed to helping other people get the results I have. I love business. I love entrepreneurship. I want to help other people take that first step to creating their own businesses, to reaching financial freedom. I see business as the ultimate vehicle for freedom. So if I can help other people reach financial freedom as I do that, why wouldn't I? I want to spread love. I want to spread freedom. This is how I'm doing that. If you want to make your first dollar online, if you want to get your first coaching client, if you want to finally be an entrepreneur and stop being a wantrepreneur, I'll help you become a coach. I'll help you build your offer. I'll help you stay consistent and post daily content by creating a content strategy and being there for you with daily calls, daily texts, idea generation, accountability. I'll be there for you. Guys, $200, but only for one person. This is a $1,000 offer. Okay, if you go in my free community, you'll see my course in there, $47. You'll see my one-to-one coaching in there, $997 a month. That's how much it costs. But for one person, for one person who's willing to take action immediately, who wants to change their life, I'm willing to work with you for 80% off. I'm willing to give you my daily time, my daily coaching, all of the knowledge in here. I'm willing to 1,000,000% commit to you and your business, to your education, to your YouTube channel, so you can get to where you want to be, so you can become a coach, so you can monetize your channel, monetize your knowledge, monetize your skills, and start taking that first step towards reaching your financial freedom. If you want to be that one person, go click on that second link in the description, lock in right now. Do it today, be better for it tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next video. Thumbs out!